Sean. Sean.
See you virtually.
down here, maybe something less He's 79, I'm 75, he's 72. Anyway, I know you feel fine.
Genius up until a minute.
Science.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to please take your seats. We'll be starting our meeting soon. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's get started. First, let's give honor to God. It's a blessing to be here on this beautiful day in the southern part of Dallas. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to University of North Texas at Dallas in Council District 8. For those who do not know me, I am City of Dallas Mayor Pro Tem Tenell Atkins, and I am proud to represent this community you are standing in right now. On behalf of the entire city, thank you for being here today for this outstanding occasion. We are proud, fortunate to have great partners, not only with UNT Dallas and the Community Foundation of Texas, but also our peer cities, where ensure the safety of our residents, our community is a team lift. I would like first to recognize some of the state representatives. State Senator Royce West, if you're here, thank you. Senator Bob Hall, Senator Springer, and State Representative Tony Rose. It is because of you and all your willing to collaboration and be a strong partnership that we are able to stand here today. I thank you for that. I also want to thank my colleagues from Dallas City Council for being here. Gay Donez Willis, Councilman Stewart, Omar Narvaez, and also some of my former council members. I thank Alan Magoo and also Jennifer Gate. I have another rep. I can't read your writing, so I don't know. And Chia, thank you. State Representative Chia. Before I turn this over to Chief Garcia, I cannot let the moment pass without saying something to our legislators who are here today. And I ask that you carry this message back to your colleagues who could not be joining us today. Hear me when I said this. The city of Dallas is represented by true warriors. The work you did and the condition on which you were working were extraordinary. You were the spark to get us here today. I look forward to more celebration like this in the coming months. Also, while I have the opportunity, I would also like to say thank you, UNT Dallas, and President Bob Munn. He has been a remarkable partner and a leader throughout this process. And I wish you the best as you enter into your retirement. But let's have a few more celebrations like today first. With that, I would like to introduce our number one, the best chief in the nation, Eddie Garcia. And also, before I we do have our city manager, T.C. Broadness, here. Thank you for being here, Mr. Broadness.
What time is it here? All right, well, good morning. Okay, a couple things. This is kind of a great moment because tomorrow we graduate an academy class that hopefully someday will be finishing their academy here. So again, I will say to you what I will say to them if I had a response like that. Good morning. Good morning. All right, much better. Thank you, Councilmember Atkins, Mayor Johnson, President Mung, Mr. White, and everyone here today to hear this exciting news. Thank you for being here. And your presence speaks louder than words, and let the men and women of the Dallas Police Department and future members of the Dallas Police Department know they are and will be appreciated. We are a great city and a safe city because of the unwavering commitment of our city leadership, the men and women who serve our residents, our city leadership that supports this police department, Mayor Johnson, City Manager Broadnex, our city council, and most important, the people that we do this for our community. DPD is a storied department with a rich history and a very bright future. It is an honor to address you with news that will undoubtedly shape the future of our department. In turn, the safety and well-being of this city that we all love. In 1990, the city of Dallas found a temporary home for the Dallas Police Academy in an industrial strip in the Redbird area. More than 30 years later, this temporary collection of rental spaces still serves as the home for our academy. During that time, our officer needs have tripled, which means there isn't enough room for bathrooms or showers for our recruits. Our weight room, a weight room that I just visited during family night the other day that can accommodate maybe 6 cadets or recruits at a time, even though sometimes we've had up to 70 people in a class. We have rooms that are repurposed daily based on need. And recently, our officers spent $4,000 on lumber and supplies to build our own makeshift reality-based training scenario room so that they could have more authentic, more of an authentic learning tool. Now, please don't get me wrong. The quality of our academy and the training, the quality of our academy does not dictate the quality of the professional training they receive or the dedication of our police officers. In fact, their commitment to this not perfect training facility showcases their sheer will to serve and their dedication to our noble profession. I'll be honest with you, it is embarrassing, and it is not indicative of who we are. They deserve better. Our city deserves better. So to say that I'm excited about our plans for the new law enforcement training center here on beautiful UNT Dallas campus is a vast understatement. I want to make it clear, while the renderings and images of this new facility are impressive, this is not just about a building. It's not about walls, it's not about floors and offices and training rooms. This facility is an investment into the heart and soul of our police department. Our officers protect and serve our community, and their training environment should reflect the importance of their role. The UNT Dallas campus provides the canvas for a state-of-the-art training facility that is not just fit for purpose, but also designed to prioritize the holistic well-being of our police officers. This facility will redefine the officer training experience for our department. In an era where effective policing demands constant adaptation, this academy will equip our officers with the skills and mindset needed to navigate the challenges they face every day. And those challenges are daunting. Our new academy will boost recruiting, retention, and morale. Today's police recruits are drawn to an institution equipped with modern amenities, cutting-edge technology, and comprehensive training. Our in-service officers will appreciate this holistic approach, the continued education, the leadership training, and the mental health support. And overall, this new facility will let our officers know that they are seen, that they are valued, and that they are appreciated for their noble sacrifice and service. And our new academy is about fostering a sense of community amongst our officers. Expansive gym facilities, outdoor running paths, and communal spaces are integral elements. We recognize the importance of officers having a space to build connections that go beyond professional duties, a space where camaraderie and support thrive. Collaboration is at the core of this initiative. Placing the new academy within the UNT Dallas campus ensures that it is not an isolated entity, but a dynamic part of a broader ecosystem. This collaboration extends to the Caruth Police Institute, amplifying our research, career development, and leadership development capabilities. And I believe the synergy between everyone involved will position our department as a national leader in innovative policing strategies. Now, I want to say thank you for being here again today, for celebrating this milestone, and for your commitment and support of this police department, of the Dallas Police Department, and our brave men and women. Now, before I hand it, and I say this very often, before I hand it to the most supportive mayor in this country on public safety, and Mayor Johnson, I would like to share a video that highlights the challenges and opportunities that I just laid out for you. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless the Dallas Police Department.
Knowing what this uniform represents and stands for, knowing the pride that we feel in this uniform, knowing that this uniform, although it doesn't define us, it definitely roots us into something that's bigger than ourselves. When you look through the uniform, we have fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, grandchildren, who are those first before they put this uniform on, where they leave their families, they miss birthdays, they miss special occasions, to go out and do a job for people that they may never know, they may never meet. It's such an honorable profession. We've lost lives in this department, men and women who have sacrificed, who've given the ultimate sacrifice. It's here in the city of Dallas, but throughout American law enforcement. They're extraordinary.
I got you, brother.
Being an officer encompasses a great deal of risk every day. It's not your typical risk. Everyone sees TV and thinks we're in the line of fire every day. We are, but we're not. It could be the small things. Dangers go without saying.
11 officers were shot. 5 of them were killed. Police say this city right now, George, is just grieving.
Unfortunately, our jobs put us at risk, and we understand that. We accept that risk because overall, we know for our society and for our communities, we have to be there. Training, making us more alert, making us more aware, making us more cognizant of what's happening, helps us to mitigate these risks.
On my first day at the academy, I was obviously extra excited to join the Dallas Police Department. Exciting time, very nervous time for me, but I was so happy and grateful to be able to join this police department. There's not much difference in this building than it was back when I joined 28 years ago. It is exactly the same, and we can stand a bit of improvement. So. You see, the young people are bringing mats into the big room now just because we have maybe 2 or 3 classes that are trying to do physical fitness training or defensive tactics training. But since we don't have a lot of room to do PT, we work with what we have. It's the best case scenario. That's all we can do is work with what we have. We don't have enough bathroom stalls. We don't have enough shower stalls to cover our needs. The weight room facility at maximum could probably hold about a good 10, maybe 15 individuals in there, but you have an academy of about 300. We have greatly outgrown this building several years ago, and so if we're trying to do quality training, this building has to reflect that.
It's embarrassing. This department is so storied. Our men and women deserve better than that. That's not representative of who we are. That's certainly not the first thing we want a new recruit to come see.
The Academy at UNT Dallas is a game changer for Dallas police and for departments across North Texas. This state-of-the-art facility will promote the convergence of ideas, research, policy, training, 360-degree learning, and do so on one of the most beautiful campuses in Texas. I believe this top-tier structure will attract the best and brightest recruits. Perhaps most importantly, it will build the strongest and smartest police department in America. We are proud of this unique partnership between UNT Dallas and Dallas Police, creating the largest police department with an officer training facility on a 4-year university campus.
Currently, we have top-of-the-line instructors, we have great recruits, we have great officers, and we need an academy that has the resources, the equipment to be able to put all this together, which we know will result in a better community trust, better officers, and a safer city.
Our city is a wonderful place, and we are one of the safest big cities in the country. Our goal is to be the safest big city. The way we achieve that and maintain that is by having the best trained police force in the country and a police academy of this caliber, which is what we all want. Our residents will benefit from it, our businesses will benefit from it, and our visitors to the city will benefit from it, so it's essential.
I wanted to be a police officer because I wanted to take the bad guy off the street. I wanted to protect people. I wanted people to have a chance to live happily. I wanted kids to walk to school safely. I wanted parents to come home from work safely. And that's what every member of this department wants to be as well.
Wow, that was an amazing video. I want to commend whoever put that together. An excellent job, and I think it really captures just why this is so needed for our city. Chief Garcia, President Mong, all of our guests here. I just want to say good morning and a thank you. Thank you to all of you for joining me for what is definitely a momentous occasion for our beloved city. As Chief Garcia pointed out, we live in a great city and we live in a safe city. For the past 5 years, I've worked very diligently to ensure that we fund our police department and that we make sure that funding our police department is a top priority for this city. And I've done this knowing that really all good things that happen in a city, and ours is no exception, starts with safety. You don't have anything if you don't have safety. With safety, you have stronger families, you have stronger communities, you have a stronger city. And our economy is stronger, and our future is stronger because we have a safe city. So, Chief Garcia, I want to say to you, right here in front of everybody, and you know, I tell you all the time, but I can never tell you enough. I just want to thank you for the leadership that you've brought to public safety in this city. You're doing an incredible job, and it's not just something that I say, and I don't think it's something that we say just when we're introducing him. It's some sort of marketing deal. It's the truth. He's the best police chief in the United States of America, y'all. He is, and I appreciate it. And he has made Dallas one of the safest big cities in America. But, you know, other than being safe, there's something else that this city is known for, and that is our philanthropic community, our civic community, the way that our public sector and our private sector come together time and time again to innovate and create solutions to problems. And this new law enforcement training center here at UNT Dallas is exactly that, just another example of a very soon-to-be successful public-private partnership that is positioned to redefine how we prepare and train officers, not just in Dallas, but in all of North Texas and really across this part of the United States for the 21st century job of policing. Now, this has been years in the making, years. But we stand here today with the right vision, I'd say, the right vision for our police academy, and a great partnership between our city, the police department, the University of North Texas, Dallas, and we have a plan to begin building this new facility in the coming months so they will be serving officers by 2027. That's the plan, y'all. It's incredible. It's incredible. So I do have some great news that I want to share. I'm going to tease you right now and tell you that I've got a little bit of surprise for you. But before I do that, I want to take just a few minutes to celebrate the hard work that has gotten us to this point. So first of all, I want to say to President Mung, thank you very much for this vision that you've had, for being able to see what could be right here on your campus, and for advancing this idea and offering University of North Texas Dallas as a new home for the Dallas Police Academy. I believe that this facility on this campus is going to set a new standard for law enforcement training across the entire United States of America. But more importantly, it's going to support our officers right here and help them to be the very best they could be. So thank you, President Mung, for the vision. You can applaud. There's going to be a lot of opportunities to applaud here. But, you know, the next thing I want to do is I want to thank our state lawmakers who helped make this possible. You know, if you've heard me talk before, and on occasions like this, you've heard me say that one of the things that I'm grateful for is that I was raised by people who taught me to express your gratitude for people when they've done something for you, and to tell the truth, you know, to not to pretend like you did it all by yourself, to thank the people who actually helped. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to honor my ancestors and do what I know is right here. And I'm going to tell you that we owe Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick a thank you, a big thank you for this day. I remember going down to Austin and talking to him early on. I went to Austin one time to talk about this. This was the thing I wanted. And Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick expressed his support for it immediately. Immediately. He didn't hesitate. But he did tell me something, and I'm going to, let you in on a little secret. He told me that there's somebody else's support that is integral to this and that he was going to respect, and I don't blame him. It's someone I've respected since I was a kid, and I love him to death. And we're standing here today because of Senator Royce West and his support for this idea, period. That's the truth. I want to say thank you to Senator Brandon Creighton. He was someone I talked to a lot about this idea early on. Senator Creighton, Senator Phil King, Senator Tan Parker, all of them were on board with this idea early and did a lot of work to help make this happen. And of course, I want to say thank you to my friend and our appropriator, our warrior down there on appropriations, Tony Rose, for all the work that you did to make this happen as well. And our entire House delegation, really, all of them. Everybody knows what they did. There's a lot of members of that delegation, so I'm not going to call them all by name, but they all definitely helped us get this over the goal line. I want to say thank you to them. Now I want to move to the City Council and say that we have in this room today some folks who have been champions for public safety and have chaired the Public Safety Committee of the Dallas City Council since I was on the council, since I was the mayor and before. So I want to say it's great to see Chairman Magoo, who was a past chair of public safety for the city of Dallas, and Chairwoman Gates, Jennifer Gates, who chaired the Public Safety Committee for the city of Dallas here today. And I also want to say thank you to the current chair of public safety, Kara Mendelson. I'm not sure if she's here. There she is. So we've got the three immediate past chairs of the Public Safety Committee for the city of Dallas here today, who have worked very hard to advance the issue of this police academy and what we need to do to get it to where it would reflect our city and our commitment to public safety, because the academy that we have right now does not reflect that commitment. On the legislative affairs side of things, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the chair of the Legislative Affairs Committee, Tanel Atkins, who you heard from earlier. So Chairman Atkins, thank you for leading the charge down in Austin last session and going down there and shuttling back and forth with Clifford and our legislative affairs team, Carrie, all the folks from the city who gone down there to make sure that everybody knew how important this was. I just want to say thank you to all of you. The state, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. The state's participation in this effort, in this police academy, showcases the strength. It really it tells you how strong this project is. And it reminds us that when it comes to issues like public safety, both sides of the political aisle can come together and get some important things done. So just think about the names that we've talked about today. Every part of the political spectrum is represented in that list. And it's because this issue of public safety should not be a partisan one. It should be something that we all prioritize, and I think that's why this was successful. I think this is why we got the support we got in Austin, and I think there's a lesson in there somewhere. I'll just leave it there. To our city staff, like I said, thank you who helped. And I also want to thank Lynn McBee, where's Lynn, and Jennifer Gates, who have generously offered to lead the fundraising campaign on the private side of things, which we know is going to be some work to do. So you've both done so much already for our city in various capacities, and I just want to say thank you in advance for the work that you're going to do. It's going to benefit generations of Dallasites to come. So, lastly, I want to say to my colleagues on the Dallas City Council, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Chairman Narvaez, everyone who's here from the Dallas City Council, thank you for understanding that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for our city and that we have to build something special for our police department. It's going to turn the tide on the recruiting that we need to do to get to where we need to be. And I want to say that every single member of the Dallas City Council, without exception, and I'm so grateful to you for this, has expressed their support in the 2024 bond program that we are about to vote on February 14th for $50 million for this facility. So thank you to every Dallas City Council member for already going on record as supporting this effort to the tune of $50 million. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is critical that this be included in this bond package. So today I stand before you as a very grateful mayor, and I have a sense of genuine awe about the journey that we're about to embark on together as we reshape the landscape of law enforcement, not just in Dallas, but for all of North Texas. And now, I'm to the surprise. I'm to this special announcement, so thank you for sticking with me through this. I am deeply honored and privileged to be the one to be able to announce that we have received a lead gift for this police academy, a transformative gift of $10 million from the Communities Foundation of Texas to help us get this deal done. This very generous contribution propels us towards our mission of establishing a state-of-the-art law enforcement training facility here at the University of North Texas, Dallas. This facility represents a beacon of our city's progress, innovation, and unity. It's going to be a space that transcends boundaries. It's going to intertwine the worlds of academia, our community, and personal development. It's going to be nestled within one of the fastest growing colleges in America. I don't know if you knew that, but the University of North Texas Dallas is one of the fastest growing colleges in this country. And this facility is going to be a hub of innovation, research, and 360-degree learning. It's designed to address the holistic needs of police officers today. It's going to encompass both physical and mental wellness, which you saw in the video. This training center is also going to serve as a regional training center for police departments throughout this area. And it's going to provide space for continuous learning and personal development for our officers. So I'm also particularly excited about the fact that the Caruth Police Institute is going to continue to be housed here. It's going to be included in this facility. And that's an organization or entity that is involved in engaging in complex research and policy development and leadership training for police departments across North Texas. So with that collaboration, we're going to be strengthening our law enforcement agencies even more. So I'm very excited that the Caruth Police Institute is going to continue to be housed here. In realizing our vision for this groundbreaking initiative, we recognize that the journey to success is paved with collaboration and commitment. And I want to extend again my deepest appreciation to the Communities Foundation of Texas for their unwavering dedication to this vision. Their generosity exemplifies the spirit of community that makes Dallas truly exceptional. So with that, I want to say thank you again to everyone for being here, and I want to turn it over now to Bob Mung, the president of the University of North Texas, Dallas, to say a few words. Thank you, President Mung.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm overwhelmed by the turnout today from all over this region. I'm particularly pleased to see my friend Carl Sewell here today. We often, over the years, worked out together next to each other at a local fitness establishment. I think this is historic. I don't think we've ever had 3 senators on our campus at one time. Thank you, Senator Hall, Senator Springer, Senator West. I'm going to ask Senator West just to come and say a few words in a minute. The mayor talked about the Caruth Police Institute. I'm pleased to introduce the really dynamic executive director of the Caruth Police Institute, Chief Jeff Spivey in the back there. Chief Spivey, bringing tremendous energy to this work. Those of you who came in and saw all the groundbreaking going on across from the tower, the Ryan Tower, and Brent Ryan and his wife Amanda, who donated the funds for that tower. Thank you, Mr. Ryan, Ms. Ryan. That science building, that STEM building, $100 million STEM building, we're the smallest university, youngest university in the state ever to receive a gift like that. Great bipartisan support in our local delegation. But the person who fought the hardest for it on appropriations that weekend was Representative Tony Rose. It is also great to see the past and current Public Safety Committee chairs here today. The mayor's recognized them, but they have shown unwavering support for what we're doing here. So before I start my brief remarks, I do want to ask the father of this university, Senator Royce West, to come up and say a few words. Thank you.
Good morning. You know, the mayor's gone. Okay, all right. The mayor's correct. This is a collaboration. And when you think about the state, I can recall when the mayor was in Austin with Clifford and meeting with the lieutenant governor, and the lieutenant governor called me and asked me about this. I conferred with the other members of the delegation in the Senate to see whether or not this was a project that we would ask for the monies from the state, and we were able to get about, what was it, about $20 million from the state of Texas. And then you think about the bond package, another collaboration. State working with the city, $50 million. And then we're going to have, Jennifer, you guys are going to be working on getting the rest of the money. That's a true collaboration. In this country, where there's so much divisiveness, us working together in the city of Dallas, regardless of political affiliation, can be a true testament in terms of what should be going on in this country. The fact is, Chief Garcia, you are, in fact, in my book, the #1 chief of police in this country. And we need to do everything in our power, working together to make certain that we provide you the resources that's necessary in order to make our persons and our place safe. This is what I'll say to you. Once we complete the training center, Tony, this is going to be the safest community in the entire city of Dallas. Yeah. And so, with that, I just want to say thank you for being here at UNT Dallas, and thank you, President Long, for giving me an opportunity just to say hello.
I'm still going to speak, but I think the mayor's comments kind of whet everybody's appetite to hear from the Communities Foundation. Their CEO, Wayne White's here, and Mr. White, if you could please come up and say a few words. Thank you.
So good morning. A lot's been said already, and I love the senator's comments because they were brief. So I'm going to make mine brief as well. As many of you know, I am not from Texas, but like Chief Garcia, I got here as soon as I was invited. And having lived in places like Chicago and Cleveland and Toronto and Southern California, I think I have a certain credibility when I say that my observation is that the city of Dallas is second to none when it comes to generosity and public-private collaboration, as the mayor has correctly identified. It's in that spirit that the Board of Trustees of Communities Foundation Texas voted 15 years ago to support and become the initial funders of the Caruth Police Institute. And again, today, they vote to become the initial funder of this very new and exciting state-of-the-art training center, standing with Chief Garcia and the mayor and the entire city council. The Communities Foundation of Texas stands at the center of community philanthropy here in Dallas. Our mission is to grow giving and accelerate impact. And one of the ways we do that is through the William Walter Caruth Jr. Fund that he entrusted to us as part of his legacy and his estate plans. Over the last 20 years, we have donated over $275 million, of which $85 million of that was donated to support innovative and community-driven public safety. We believe that this best-in-class partnership with the UNT Dallas, the Caruth Police Institute, the City of Dallas, and the Dallas Police Department is exactly what the kind of investment that Mr. Caruth envisioned when he created this fund and legacy of generosity through CFT. I want to thank the Board of Trustees of the Communities Foundation of Texas for making this wise decision. We have 3 of our trustee members here, Arcelia Acosta, Sarah Losinger, and our newest board member, Andy Smith. So I want to thank them for making this possible. And I said I'd be brief. So in closing, we've got a bond vote coming up, and as a new resident of Texas, that's going to be my first vote in the affirmative to support this very innovative program. So President Monk, thank you, and thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. White. So this effort to raise up a model regional training academy reflects one of the most highly coordinated, persistent, even relentless bodies of work from so many of you who are in the room today. Each of us was driven by a sense of urgency that the current Dallas Police Academy was subpar. Chief Garcia just talked about it. Cramped, ill-equipped, and having been enlisted for 3 decades as the interim police academy. But to me, it was noble, even inspiring, how hard DPD trainers worked to make the most of this space. I admired the grit and determination of the cadets who worked so hard to get into the academy, persist through the academy, and then go out and serve. I appreciate the city's strong advocacy for this state-of-the-art 200,000 square foot building. This has been a several-year effort. We're now on the precipice of an exciting new era in law enforcement training in North Texas. Again, years in the making, leaders in this community have said it's past time to provide this best-class police training. Let's not forget, voters will soon be asked to voice their support for the Law Enforcement Training Center, and I appreciate the consistency on the council to keep the number at $50 million. I also want to thank our friends Lynn McBee and Jennifer Staubach Gates, who are building strong support from the philanthropic community for this facility. Our friends at Allen Media provided constant behind-the-scenes support for this effort and were the first to show me the state of the academy about 5 years ago. It was enough to shock me and enough to stir my own determination to get this thing pulled together. I want to thank the architects and planners at HKS and KAI. They were instrumental in bringing City and DPD Academy needs to life through their hard work, artistry, and the renderings that they've produced so that we can envision and take an idea and actually see it. All this reflects a shared vision for 21st century law enforcement where subject matter experts teach up to the date current best practices. It also reflects an important partnership between a university community and a city working hand in hand for a better community. It also reflects a commitment to attract more local youth and adults into careers in law enforcement. This effort adds a grow to your own dimension to what is now, for the city police department, a very difficult and expensive national recruiting effort to find new officers. UNT Dallas has stood at the forefront of this grow your own movement. We have worked with local school districts, the DPD, the community college, to create law enforcement pathways in local high schools. In fact, seniors in criminal justice at Sunset High School attend UNT Dallas their senior year. Enrollment in that and other criminal justice pathways are showing growth. Our own CJ program, is growing while many other similar programs in the country are experiencing enrollment declines, but not here. They see the holistic vision. Our criminal justice faculty are also providing curriculum for training, and will do more as the partnership between UNT Dallas and the city flourishes. UNTD's Caruth Police Institute is growing and expanding its training programs and its research capabilities. Research that can be then applied back into our training efforts. Each fall, UNT Dallas invites area high school students on campus to meet law enforcement professionals. Between 800 and 1,200 students from high schools immediately around us spend a day on campus to learn more about these careers. We have many other ideas at UNT Dallas on ways to grow our own. Just one more reason to be excited about the gift we are celebrating today. Thank you so much for joining us in this historic celebration today. Thank you.